between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington football team. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback. First down, Bridgewater. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
First down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Bridgewater. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Love now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by
that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Love from the gun. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
They'll take over.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that's caught by Beasley. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 7, it's second and 5. To throw is Bridgewater. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7. Washington, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
The ball carrier.
Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, It's not something that's...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now a second down throw for Love here. And caught by Henry. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Eagle 1st down.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. Taking a shot for Samuel. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Lining up for the point.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Jair Alexander. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
20. Washington, nothing.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And a big loss here as he's taken down. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
On second down, Kamara. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Alvin Kamara.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
6 DBs on the field for Washington on third down. Play fake. Bridgewater. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Washington.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Love now to pass on first down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards there on a Washington first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Going back to Love. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
He was brought down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun. Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Washington on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Love. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. 2nd down, Love. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. He's going to get the football. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Aldrick Rosas for the field goal attempt from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Rosas' kick is good, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Kamara. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. They go play action. Bridgewater. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Try to pound it in, Kamara. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Second and goal from the 1. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston.
Trey Boston. Bridgewater's pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. First down, Love to pass. There's the Penn State man, it's Chris Godwin. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Chris Godwin.
That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patches, I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
31.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Watch the whip. Check 24. Check 24.
Again, it's Williams. 6 yards there. First down, Washington. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Love. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Check 53, slide. Push him back. Push him back. Let's go, let's go.
To throw on 2nd down. Love. Finding Williams once more, complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington, 42 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He'll get it up the middle. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's Henry, and that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
2 yards. It's now 4th and goal.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marcus Williams. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is now 24. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Love now on 2nd down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Love from the gun. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Alvin Kamara.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Mike Evans, 58 yards. And the Eagles are pouring it on.
Is good.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
1st and 10.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go one more. 58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike.
A 10th carry for Kamara. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the carry.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, team. Mike 28. Mike 28. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They run it again with Kamara. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Alvin Kamara, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Eagles 41, Washington 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
On the handoff.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff to Henry. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. He's 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Love. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And they will take a knee here.
Bridgewater on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 8-yard line.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Bridgewater on the keeper. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Ball carrier.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
And this returnable for Rager. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Let's go, let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the curve, watch the curve.
First down, going to the air with Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Chris Godwin.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Love. There's Jalen Rager, his first NFL catch. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
41. Washington 3.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the hub.